Hey all, in this video we will discuss how you can pass the AIGP exam with flying colors. First we will talk about your preparation strategy followed by some general tips and tricks. One of the most common questions is how much time will it take to pass this exam, right? I want to highlight that IAPP officially recommends a minimum of 30 hours, but in my experience that timeline only works for people from technical or GRC backgrounds. For non-technical roles, I believe you will need at least 50 hours to achieve equivalent scores to those from technical domains. Second, you need to have a solid plan. And to build that plan, you already have the body of knowledge, which includes domains, competencies, and performance indicators. You need to create a plan that ensures all BOK topics are covered. For example, the current body of knowledge has 13 domain competency combinations, so you can assign 1 week to each and aim to finish in about 3 months. Third, your study notes are crucial. Make sure you have copies, ideally printouts, of all important documents like the BOK, key terms, and the governance frameworks. Most training providers also give you a textbook. For example, SoRAI offers 400 plus pages textbook. If you keep these handy, they will help you during revision. You won't need to go back and rewatch videos. You can add your own notes, sticky notes, and highlights directly onto the printed materials. Fourth, and this is where many people fall behind, is studying in isolation. It's important to be part of a community or at least have a study buddy for accountability and motivation. That's why SoRAI has LinkedIn study groups, Discord channel, and platform-based community to help people stay engaged. It also helps if you stay in direct touch with your instructor to regularly ask doubts and stay on track. Next, practice is everything. No matter how many videos you watch, unless you solve questions yourself, it won't help much. The exam is highly subjective, and only through practice will you learn how to eliminate the wrong choices. These are also called distractors. Before the real exam, you should be consistently scoring at least 75% on official practice tests because the actual exam might be even more difficult. Now some journal tips and tricks. Read each question very carefully. Distractor options may look tempting but are partially incorrect. Look for that option which is correct from all the angles. Next, pay attention to keywords. Try to understand the perspective of the question. This is especially important for long form case study based questions. For example, if you figure out whether the question is being asked from a teacher or a student's perspective, or a provider's or a deployer's point of view, choosing the right option becomes much easier. Then some even call this as a test of English, and it's true, not because you need a great vocabulary, but because they play with phrasing of the words. So don't get stuck on a question, you can always flag it for review and come back later. Start with the ones you are most confident about. Finally, make use of your break time that you are given. It will help you relax and feel refreshed. I hope this gives you a good idea of how to build your AIGP exam strategy and what things to keep in mind. See you on the other side soon.